Alright, so over the years, BenQ has released several lines of monitors: the gaming series, home series, professional series, and now this, BenQ's newly released RD programming series. Now, this is apparently the first monitor designed specifically for programmers. Now, the specific model I have here is the RD320U monitor, and it costs $650. Additionally, available as part of this series are the 24-inch and 28-inch models. Now, $650 is not a budget buy by any means, but with its 4K nano matte panel, advanced eye care technology, other fancy bells and whistles, and with the stand included, it's clearly aiming to be a top tier choice. Keep in mind that this monitor is specifically marketed for programmers, but is it a worthy investment for gamers, content creators, and other professionals? Is it actually a good deal? Now, I've been using this monitor for 2 months now, and I haven't answer for you, but I need you to understand how I'm getting there. So for most people who are not interested in and are never going to buy a screen marketed for programmers, the is it worth it conversation basically comes down to the spec sheet and comparing it with other displays. So the RD320U monitor is 31.5 inches diagonally. It has a 4K resolution with 400 nits brightness. It has an IPS LCD display with a refresh rate of 60 Hz with P3 color, 16:9 aspect ratio, 2000:1 native contrast, 2 speakers at the top, 2 USB-A and 3 USB-C ports at the bottom and around the back, and a keyboard, video, and mouse or KVM switch to control 2 sets of computers with a single mouse and keyboard. So you might be wondering why I would get this over a comparable monitor like the Dell G3223Q gaming monitor or LG ultrafine display. The Dell G3223Q gaming monitor is also 32 inches. It has a 4K resolution with 400 nits brightness, an IPS LCD display with a higher refresh rate of 144 Hz with P3 color, a 16:9 aspect ratio, a 1000:1 contrast ratio, 2 USB-A ports, but it doesn't have USB-C ports or built-in speakers. The retail price is $630. By comparison, the LG 32-inch ultrafine display is also 32 inches with 4K resolution, 350 nits brightness, an IPS LCD display with a refresh rate of 60 Hz with P3 color, a 16:9 aspect ratio, 1000:1 contrast ratio. It has 1 USB-C and 2 USB-A ports and built-in speakers with a retail price of $519. So at a glance, if you just go by the specs, the RD320U monitor has more connectivity options in terms of USB ports, a KVM switch, and a higher native contrast for, I don't know, an extra $50 to $100. Now, whether that's a good or bad deal depends on your situation and specific needs. But this monitor is way more than the display specs we just covered. Now, if we dig deeper, this monitor offers a plethora of hardware and software that no other monitor on the market actually offers. After using this monitor, I realized that the unique combination of features that BenQ included were meant to help programmers, but I'm not even a programmer. I'm a mechanical engineer, gamer, and content creator, and I wish every monitor had these features. Now, what stands out about this monitor, aside from its 2000:1 contrast ratio for ultra clear image quality, is its nano matte panel that's extremely good at killing reflections and glare, especially if you're sitting next to a bright window. You immediately notice the difference when doing a side-by-side comparison. This has been a game changer for me in terms of reducing eye strain and enhancing focus. By the way, I want to mention here that BenQ also offers the RD240, which is the 24-inch model, and the RD280, which is the 28-inch model, for those of you who prefer a smaller display. The RD320U monitor combines elegance with functionality. The slim bezels and textured back give it a modern look. It's robust, yet not overly bulky. This monitor also has height adjustment. It can tilt, pivot, and swivel, which is great. I don't know about you guys, but after working at a desk for a couple hours, I experienced the worst neck and back pain, but my posture has improved ever since I got this monitor. Of course, you can throw in an extra $50 to get the same monitor with the ergo arm instead of the stand, which gives you further range of motion and adjustability. For me, I actually like the sturdiness provided excited by the stand over the ergo arm for such a massive monitor. The build quality for this monitor, I have to say, is amazing. It looks and feels premium, though the bottom portion here I think has some room for improvement aesthetically. The monitor housing is actually made from 85% post-consumer recycled materials, but it has this nice metallic look to it. Props to BenQ for contributing to environmentally conscious production practices and its commitment to sustainability. The function bar located at the bottom of the screen here looks a bit bulky in my opinion, but it's for a good cause. On it, there's 3 buttons, the power key, 5-way controller in the middle, and the function key. Next to it are 2 USB-A ports and 1 USB-C port with a headphone jack for your auxiliary devices. A lot of monitors don't have USB-C ports, but this one does, which is nice. On the back are 2 HDMI ports, 1 display port, 1 USB-B port, and 2 extra USB-C ports. As I mentioned before, the monitor includes a KVM switch, so you can connect your laptop into the left USB-C port and control and toggle between 2 sets of computers with a single mouse and keyboard with a press of a button. Pretty cool, right? By the way, a USB-C and HDMI cable are included for any of you who are wondering. Now, on the back here is one of the biggest selling points of this monitor, and some of you might have guessed what it is already. It's what BenQ calls the Moon Halo, which no other monitor has. It offers 10 levels of brightness and 7 levels of color temperature, and according to BenQ, it's meant for programmers to enhance the coding experience during late night sessions with optimal ambient lighting conditions that support extended periods of focused work. But again, I'm not a programmer, and honestly, I would buy this monitor just for this feature. I don't know about you guys, but I value my health more than anything. The Moon Halo ensures optimal eye protection during low light conditions and reduces contrast glare during daytime use. You can manually adjust temperature and brightness with the 5-way controller button or through BenQ's free software Display Pilot 2. If you're lazy, Moon Halo can adjust the bias lighting based on the screen brightness and the ambient light. It offers a choice of 360 degrees or 270 degrees light field mode for a cozy ambient feel or a more focused feel. There's also a non-stop mode where the Moon Halo can be used as a night light for all day and all night illumination, even when the monitor is in sleep mode. This monitor also offers various preset color modes depending on if you're watching a movie, gaming, coding, or reading. You also have the option to define and assign your own color modes to the different software you are using, rapidly switch between settings, and assign hotkeys in Display Pilot 2. I can tell that BenQ thought long and hard about how to maximize the user experience and differentiate this monitor from its competitors with all the things we just mentioned. But wait, there's more. The monitor incorporates their patented low blue light technology that filters out the shorter, higher energy blue-violet radiation, which is harmful to the eyes while maintaining vivid color quality. The research shows that extended exposure to blue light damages eyes. This monitor also has a brightness intelligence sensor that adapts brightness and enhances dark areas on your display without overexposing bright regions based on the real-time ambient light. BenQ takes it a step further with its flicker-free technology. 8 hours in front of a typical monitor can expose you to over 5.8 million flickers on your screen. That can mean eye strain, blurred vision, headaches, and interrupted sleep patterns. Lastly, we can't forget about the eye reminder feature that this monitor offers, which reminds you that you've been staring at the screen for too long and to take a break, which is really nice to have. Now, for $650, is this monitor a good deal? While its 60 Hz refresh rate might not satisfy competitive gamers, for what you're getting, the Moon Halo, the complete set of eye protection technology, the height pivot swivel adjustability, the built-in KVM switch, the Ultra HD image quality, there's really nothing like it on the market. This monitor is for you if you need a monitor that prioritizes focus, eye care, and user experience for a reasonable price. And yes, this monitor monitor is marketed for programmers, but regardless if you're an office worker, content creator, or gamer, the RD320UA will deliver if you're someone who values a premium work setup. Again, BenQ offers smaller sizes like the RD240 and RD280, so there's something for everyone. I'll drop links to all of these monitors in the description below for you guys to check out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.